Success never has one path is a quote my friend's mom, Mrs. Collins, always tells us when we are going through difficulties. Every year, we, my family and my friend's family, celebrate on September 31st because of her experience. She was brought up in a less than sanitary household that was less than acceptable to even animals. She grew up with two siblings and no mom. Well, at least not a good one. At 5 years old, her mom left her and siblings for 6 months to do drugs. And she was taken care of by her older sisters. At 5 years old, she was living with no light, no water, and was living off the neighbor's dinner. In other words, she was destined to be another statistic. Luckily, she had a great teacher. When she went to school, her teacher gave her alcohol baths to help her out. When her mom came back, finally, she was drugged up and sold her to the teacher for $300. Her sisters weren't sold because they were old enough to work and bring in some cash that her mother could use to get drugs. She was then later legally adopted at age 8 and was the only child for the teacher, which Mrs. Collins considers her only mom. We celebrate her new life on September 31st because it is not only the day she was sold, but also the day she was legally adopted. Her new mom raised her right, and she graduated from Western Michigan with her law degree at age 28. That was a feat for a girl that was worth nothing more than $300 to her biological mom, but the world to her new mom. She helped out her siblings with houses and cars and tried to give them a good life, but the one thing money and success could not fix is the memories she has of being so young but been through so much. She helped out her sisters with a nail salon, something to get them started on. They didn't even have an high school education. She raised their son, my friend, Damien, great. Gave him all his needs and some of his wants. Sad to say, she is no longer with us. She passed away 2 years ago, but we still celebrate that day. Her story lives on throughout our community, and it gives me the feeling that no matter how rough things get, it could be worse, and I can make it through. Before she passed, she adopted a little girl that had a similar path as her, but was not old enough to understand the tale. My friend will be the one to tell her.